Yes, people, here we are, back at the net podcast. We're here to quickly review England 2, Slovakia 1. Gareth Southgate, you're a lucky man. Man, 1-0 to Slovakia up until that was it 90 plus 5. I always had the faith in it. Like I said, it's coming home already, so I knew the goal was going to come. But listen, Slovakia did very well. Credit where due. They were very smart with how they set out yesterday. Kept it real narrow, balls into the box, swept up by the defense. I thought Skriniar was fantastic. I thought Lobotka, is that how you say his name? In midfield did a sterling job. And the striker who scored the goal, I can't remember his name now, whatever it will be. But yeah, great finish by him. And listen, Slovakia will feel hard done by for sure. England, I don't know what's going on. You kind of felt from the first game, all right, cool. We might have picked it up, the performances, but nothing really special at all. So changing the lineup, Kobe came in. I thought Kobe was good. We saw little glimpses where he's rolling the ball in his foot. The volley, listen, if that had gone in, one of the best England would have gone down as one of the best England goals of all time. Great volley, by Kobe. But there's just a lot of weird performances. Like I don't know what's going on. Like I'm starting to agree with what Gary Lineker was saying. It must be something that the manager is telling them because these players for their club are not doing what we're seeing them do for England at the moment. The gap between midfield and up front, or the strikers, is too much. It's too much. I'm seeing Bellingham, other than the goal, wasn't that good. Let's be honest, he wasn't, and that goal really saved him because he was very, very poor. I thought Foden, he was all right. Saka, again, didn't really do too much. My man of the match was Declan Rice. I think the guy was everywhere. Tackles as he does for Arsenal, shielded the back four fantastically well. And he redeemed himself because against Denmark, he wasn't the best. But this was a great performance by Declan Rice. And we need more players that kind of show that type of grit and determination. And we're not getting that at the moment. And we really, really stole one yesterday. You knew once we scored the equaliser, Slovakia were done. And we've seen it in football many times. Head goes down, and you think, you know what? We'll let this one go. And momentum just shifts to the other team. Then we've got the goal straight after, straight into extra time. Harry Kane, and with Ivan Toney getting the assist, which, again, Gareth Southgate, you got lucky again bringing them on for 1 minute. And it's just concerning. I feel like we're using up our lives now. You know what I mean? And Joe Hart said it best when he said, we've used our get out of jail free card because, listen, against better opposition, we're going to get punished. And I look at the likes of Spain, Portugal, Germany as well. Listen, we can't play it like that against them. The plus side for us is we've gone through. All right, we've got Switzerland next. Tough game. Very, very tough game. We can't underestimate Switzerland. And they seem to do well in this competition. Experienced players there. Xhaka just turns into this absolute monstrous player in midfield. You've got Akanji at the back, Ricardo Rodriguez, who's been everlasting, and Sommer in goal. And Shaqiri turns up with his fantastic goals. Good squad they've got there. Good squad there. And is it Hassan Yakin? Yeah, Hassan Yakin. I think he's got a good side. Then listen, they could cause us a lot of problems. Knockout stage, anything can happen, but the performance has to be picked. We can't keep getting through by playing like this. There's no way. There's no way. And Gareth Southgate is probably there sitting now on a chair thinking, man, I got away with that one. Like I just don't know what more to say on it. Even the substitutions yesterday, like I'm looking at Slovakia make changes and I'm like, Gareth, what are you gonna do? You bring on Eze, you bring on Tony. I thought the game was screaming out for Watkins. Like the biggest one for me, and I'm not sure if you guys will agree, is that I think by having Foden on the left, we're really struggling because you already have Trippier on the left who has to cut in to cross the ball. The one time we got down the side and really got through, the ball coming and obviously it's offside with Foden's goal. But that shows you that the bit of pace that we need and a bit of inventiveness down the side, Gordon can bring that. I feel like we need like Gordon on there. Palmer played well yesterday. Um, as well. We've got Bowen on the bench. I don't get what Gareth is seeing to just put Foden out there. Something's got to change. Listen, I personally think Foden has to be dropped. I think you drop Foden, you bring in Gordon, let Gordon start, and then maybe if you want to play Foden in the 10 and come on as an impact sub, I think he'll just be more effective then. It just doesn't work for him on the left. Right at City, it works because of the system they play, but with England, it's not going to work like that. And I just don't know what Gareth is seeing to just keep doing it. I thought defensively we looked shaky as well yesterday. And some of the decisions this guy's making, like you've taken Luke Shaw as left back, but he hasn't started. He hasn't even played a game. You're dependent on a left back that didn't play majority of Manchester United season. You could have taken Mitchell, like a certified left back from Palace. If anything, Alfie Doughty from Luton, who had a great season as well. So I really don't know what he's doing. The players bailed him out. We're in a quarterfinal now. Switzerland, as I said, it's going to be a tricky game. And we're on the better side of the draw. You know what I mean? If we can get to the final, don't know who we're going to play because there's some great sides on the other bit of the tournament. You don't know what can happen. In the final, anything's possible. But I'm just concerned with how he's doing it. It's just, I don't know if we're going to make it. I know I said it's coming home, and I've been posting it up way before the tournament. People think I'm nuts. I just had the feeling, but his performance is not filling me with any confidence at all. One thing I will say, though, and credit in terms of England, was to get the goal. To get the goal 90 plus 5 minutes shows a lot of grit. And listen, Jude Bellingham, mentality monster. Like, at such a young age to do what he does. And I can't lie, I don't know about you guys, but I got gassed when he was saying, who else? That's big. Like, at that age to be doing that, we kind of need more players with that type of character. But as I said, it did save him, because he's been poor for most of the tournament. And it was only like the first half of the first game I thought was great. Other than that, he's been quite poor. And yeah, we just really need to pick it up. Like, there's just been too many drab performances. And you're not getting away with that against Switzerland. You're really not. Like, I've seen Switzerland. Look at the way Switzerland beat Italy. Right, Italy are on, they're redoing their team, going through the revamp, and trying to bring through new youngsters and stuff like that to create a better team. But they still dealt with them. They dealt with them, and that's what we need to do. Like, we need to really go into that game and just put the work in, make changes, Gordon in. You know what I mean? Watkins if have to, because Harry Kane as well. He didn't have the best game. You know what I mean? Sometimes he's dropping so deep, and I'm like, who's going to be up front to finish for us? Like, there's no one there. And it's annoying to see. But listen, you're through in it. We're through. We don't know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? Is it one of them where it's a sign we've got that goal at the time we did? Is it a sign that we're going to go to the final and win it? You know what I mean? Like, we've seen better teams not get, not get as far. Also, we've seen better teams not get as far and really struggle. So can we do it? It remains to be seen. But as I said, there'll be some great performances by some of the other teams. As I said, I'll just touch on it quickly. I think Spain were fantastic, dealt with Georgia easily, and they show the type of wing play that we need. They've got Lamine Yamal one side, Nico Williams the other. And that direct wing play, it just, no matter how bad you're performing, having them type of wingers always creates chances for you. And that's where we're struggling. The play is too slow, it's too sluggish. We need to, push a lot more, press a lot more. Like, we have the quality. It's so frustrating because we see it day in, day out in the Premiership. To see what they're doing in this competition, you think, are you guys tired? Are you nervous? Like, what's the deal? You guys are better than that. I just want to see a performance where it's like, all right, cool. If we go and lose to Switzerland now, we play very well. We go, do you know what? We had it in us. We performed well. Got beaten by the better team. But drab performances against teams that we should have swept the floor with. No disrespect. You know what I mean? We need to be putting fear into these international teams, but we're not. And it just seems to be the same thing every single time, every single tournament with us. You know what I mean? So let's just enjoy this one for now. I enjoyed it until this morning. I was like, cool. We're going to Switzerland now. Saturday, I think it is. And let's try and get this win, get to the semi-final, and then possibly the final, and it might come home. A lot of people are going to be in the comments saying, you're nuts, Matt, but I've got this feeling. There's a feeling inside me that somehow we're going to get there. But let's see what happens. But listen, guys, this was just a quick wrap-up of the game. I'll be doing some more during the week based on other teams as well. But listen, Hope you guys enjoyed. You know what to do. Share, like, subscribe if you haven't already. Back of the Net Podcast, your favorite weekly podcast. It's been a pleasure. Peace.